Depression is increasing at an alarming rate. 1 in 5 teens experience some form of depression. And a recent Kids Count report shows Indiana teens consider killing themselves at a higher rate than in any other part of the country.
It is a startling fact that a Fisher's father is trying to reverse. He lost his daughter to suicide, and now he's reaching out to help other youth. And he has the backing of the city of Fishers, whose mayor recently announced a community-wide effort to address mental health, and the Hamilton Southeastern School District. It's a story all new at 5:30.
And at one point in my life, written a suicide note, really contemplated taking my own life.
His message is a matter of life and death, and Kevin Brill is sharing it with his audience at Fishers High School. The 21-year-old travels the country talking to youth about how he overcame his depression, because his battle with mental illness might resonate with someone.
I think it's a lot about letting them know that they're not alone, and I think that that is something for myself, at least as a young kid who was really struggling, that I really felt like I just felt like I was alone. I felt like no one understood what was going on inside my head. And
these organizations understand and set up booths in the school's halls to connect youth with the help they might need. It's a collaborative effort to openly discuss the sometimes taboo topic of mental illness.
It is a difficult topic. It's one that's, that students are struggling with.
Fishers High School opened its doors after school hours for this community forum with youth, adults, expert speakers, and dozens of mental health related resources. Assistant Principal Ryan Taylor calls it a critical cause.
We have counselors dealing with kids every day about different topics that deal with depression, and kids are dealing with a lot, and there's a lot of pressure of our teenagers. And
July 18th, 2013 was, as I've said many times, the worst day of my life.
It was the day Michael Rykoff's 18-year-old daughter Peyton went missing and was later discovered dead by suicide.
She had taken her own life, and she had taken her own life because of mental illness that she had called depression, which is one of the reasons that I'm doing what I'm doing, to try to help young people try to get through and see that it doesn't have to end this way.
Michael started the Peyton Rykoff Foundation for Youth Hope and organized various events, including in schools like this forum in Fishers, to talk directly to kids and provide a platform where kids can express their feelings openly and honestly.
We do an awful lot for drugs and alcohol. DARE, for example, right? Very prevalent. Everybody knows what DARE is. We do an awful lot for bullying, but you don't hear about awareness and education around mental health, specifically in youth.
Crisis and suicide intervention expert Mike Dunn says depression is one of the most treatable of all mental illnesses, but the earlier people seek help, the better. And he says many youth are feeling worthless, helpless, and hopeless, and blaming themselves.
When they're made fun of or picked on as being different, or selected somehow as being not the norm, then they start questioning themselves. What's the matter with me? I'm a good person. Why is everyone saying that I'm not?
Youth at this forum say many of their peers are hurt and confused.
Most people keep it to themselves and just gradually give out hints every once in a while that they do need help.
Michael believes it's time to stop the suffering in silence.
For youth, the message is talk about it. Talk about your feelings, and that it's okay if you're feeling sad when everything's going okay. It's okay. The sun will come up tomorrow. Don't give up hope. I think hope is the key word. Do not give up hope.
Now, here are a few of the common symptoms that may indicate depression in youth. Withdrawal from friends and activities, sadness and hopelessness, lack of enthusiasm, energy, or motivation, anger and rage, poor self-esteem or guilt, restlessness and agitation, changes in eating or sleeping patterns, and suicidal thoughts or actions. Now, you can find help or support 24 hours a day by calling this crisis line, 317-251-7575, or text CSIS to 839-863. And we do have links for more information and resources on our website, theindychannel.com. Click on the hot button.